Yeah, I had a cheat meal, man. I had Indian food yesterday because my wife and I had an anniversary, so I cheated. I'm not, I'm a little nervous, but it's all right. Having a cheat meal, McMahon. So here's what I want to talk about today. I realized that, I'm pretty lucky. 99% of the comments I get on my YouTube channel are courteous, they're smart, they're helpful, and they're sincere. And I was thinking about that today because I was on YouTube looking at this guy's channel about his Honda Accord Sport 1.5 Turbo, and he was explaining the 5 things he didn't like about it, and it was really helpful. But then I'm reading the comments, and you wouldn't know that he had just made a very nice, helpful video by reading those comments. There was a certain rudeness to them, and I'm thinking, wow, if I had to deal with comments like that, I'd probably quit. That would take all the fun out of it. And I noticed there's like 7 categories of rude behavior on social media, and I wanted to talk about that and then give you my takeaway of all what that means, what that signifies to me. And the first category, and by the way, you could be more than one category. You could be maybe all 7 categories. The first category I noticed, there's just angry guy. Angry guy is just angry. Gets up, he's angry, and you know what? We're all kind of angry. Life's kind of tough, isn't it? But angry guy, he decides to vent his anger on just random people on YouTube. How's that working out for you, angry guy? Just get up in the morning and spew your anger at random people on YouTube? Probably not a good way to manage your emotions. That's just me, ooh. Angry guy, drinking beer all day, wearing a tattered robe, eating Hot Pockets, sitting at his computer looking at YouTube videos, making angry comments. There's a lot of that going on. Number two is one-upmanship guy. One-upmanship guy always has to be better than you. So you got the 19-inch rims on your Honda Sport Accord, and then one-upmanship guy has to say, you know what, man, those 19s just don't cut it, man. I put 20s on mine. They render your car irrelevant. Shaw. One-upmanship guy, he has a fuel that gets him out of bed in the morning. His fuel is what I call smug self-satisfaction and self-love. He's the guy that when his wife says, honey, will you take out the garbage? He says, I can't take out the garbage. I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now. I love myself too much to take out the garbage. Alright, one-upmanship guy. The third guy I notice is this. This is a logical fallacy. The third guy is, if it didn't happen to me, then it can't be true guy. So, someone makes a video about the Honda Accord, the 5 things he doesn't like about it, and let's say he criticizes the road noise at freeway speed. There's some wind noise, there's some road noise at freeway speed, and then there's this guy who says, I have the same car, and it doesn't make any noise. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. Dude, there's something called variability in this world. You ever gone to the same restaurant, ordered the same meal, and the 2nd or 3rd or 4th time it doesn't taste good? Yeah, it's just called variation. Relax. It happens, man. Your reality isn't the broader reality that we all have to deal with. That's a logical fallacy. Contrarian guy has to disagree with you about everything. That's what gets him out of bed in the morning, just disagreeing with people. You could make the most bland, banal, uncontroversial comment and he'd have to disagree with it. He'd have to find an angle to disagree with you. Oh, the Honda Accord is a good choice because of its dependability. And he said, well, let me tell you something. Since 1982, when Honda started building in the United States, quality's gone downhill. If you want a real American car, get a 63 Chevy Impala. Dude, just relax, man. Contrarian guy. Related to contrarian guy is know-it-all guy. Know-it-all guy he has one goal in life. To make sure you know that he knows everything and that you know nothing. He gets up in the morning and that's his objective in life. And he usually ends his comments with, you obviously don't know what you're talking about, Shaw. And that would be the know-it-all guy. And then we've got another interesting guy here. This would be number 6. This is name-calling guy. Calls you a moron or an idiot. Great way to make friends. Great way to start the conversation, sir. My theory on this is that he has more courage insulting people from the safety of his computer than he does if he were sitting with you face to face. That's just my speculation. The name calling guy. And the seventh guy. I actually had to deal with the seventh guy. Hey man, it happens. I call him passive aggressive guy. He goes out of his way to appear courteous and polite, but he's really turning the screw into your little abdomen there. So I had a guy say, I'm sorry McMahon, you're a great guy, smart guy, but I just find your philosophical digressions a little too much for me, so I'll be unsubscribing. But hey, that's one less person you'll have to worry about. Cheerio. Hey dude, if you want to unsubscribe, just unsubscribe. Just do it. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to be courteous about it. Very passive aggressive. So I don't think it's a secret that rudeness is rampant on social media. My takeaway of it is that I think there are people who just grew up with rude behavior on the internet, and it becomes the oxygen you breathe. And if it's all you breathe, if it's all you know, then it's your normal. And I don't think it's that normal. I have to tell you, I'm really lucky. It seems like 99% of the comments I get are really smart, courteous, sincere. If I had to deal with these 7 categories, it wouldn't be fun for me. I would just quit, man. I would just go off into the sunset, man. I don't know. Tell me what you think about the situation. All right, until next time, I'm out.